I feel like the new bike just had improvements all across the board. I felt right away like, they hit a nail on the head.
This year, just right out of the box, is just an awesome bike and feels great in all the areas of the track.
Just one look at this bike and you can see a big difference visually from what we had last year. We have a revised Showa front fork that's been optimized for better control and balance under all settings.
Right when I went out, I noticed that I could turn off of anything.
My main thing though was the corners. I couldn't believe how well it turned.
You can see one of the biggest visual differences is the frame design. We've added a similar frame design to the CRF250R with a lower head tube mounting area, which actually lowers the weight and allows to get the weight down into the lower CG area of the frame.
And when you're going through a corner and all that, it's a very centered feel, and you can actually feel the bike gripping.
You can see that the lower shock body has now been lowered down to increase that center of gravity and allows the rider to be able to feel and whip the bike.
Suspension and chassis is just like, they feel like they're working together very well.
The slimness of this bike and the way it feels, and you feel bigger on it and feel like you're in more control. I really like that.
Just like the 2013 CRF250R, we've incorporated the twin muffler design. These mufflers are very short and compact, and they allow to move the weight very far forward and very low down.
Coming off of jumps, it feels very flickable. I think they did a good job with weight distribution this year.
The most noticeable difference is the bottom end hit we get out of it, which I think is due to the dual pipes.
Also, we've added a brand new swing arm design. It's contoured and it's been optimized for rigidity and balance and improve the balance of the overall handling of the machine. Okay, so now moving on to the heart of this bike, let's talk about the engine. It gets a brand new cylinder head design with revised port shape, it gets an all-new high compression piston, and it gets a dual stage fuel injection. And what dual stage means is that the first stage of injection actually shoots fuel to cool the combustion area before the second fuel discharge is optimized for cooling efficiency.
I can feel right away with the new injector, all new cylinder work, I feel like they did their homework well.
It's not all about one performance attribute of this model. It's about everything. We've come up with a total package for you to be the best racer you can and win races.
They went from an already proven bike to an even better bike.
With EFI, the new chassis setup, everything's coming together and it's turning into the perfect motocross bike.